Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rick McCormick, and today we have another new ball release video, which is a brand new collaboration between Jason Belmonte and Storm Products, which is, drumroll please, Journey. So the Journey has the F8 core that was previously seen in the Fate, but the Journey has the TX-16 Pearl Reactive Coverstock. Now that TX-16 Pearl Reactive Coverstock was previously seen on the Phaze 2, but it was a solid. This one, they put a Pearl Coverstock around that Fate core. So if you think of it, Pearl or the Fate, Phaze 2, put it together, now you got Journey. So we're going to go ahead and throw some shots. I do have a Phaze 2 and a Fate here as well. So we're going to go ahead and throw some shots with all three of these and see what the difference is between all three of these, the similarities, and also how that's going to fit into your bag. All right, so we got all three here. We got the Fate, the Phaze 2, and the Journey. The Fate has same layout on all three of these. Pin up over my bridge with the CG kick. It's pretty standard layout for me. It's about 4.5 inches away from my pat. This was a cleaner option. For me, it was cleaner, but it was a little bit slower down lane. So when I wanted to throw it, it just sometimes didn't make it up the hill. Phaze 2, there's not really much else to say about a Phaze 2. It's a Phaze 2. One of the best balls of all time from Storm Products. And then we got the brand new Journey. So you got the F8 core that is seen in the Fate. You have the Pearl Coverstock. This is a solid, but if you put a Pearl Coverstock wrapped around that Fate core, you got Journey. So let's go ahead and throw some shots and get right into it. All right, guys, so we're going to be doing something a little bit differently with the Journey video. Sorry, I had some mic problems, but the Journey, we're going to do where the video is facing the pins, so that way you can see the ball reaction going through the pins. So let's go ahead and get warmed up, play a little bit straighter, hopefully not hit my camera this early in the morning. Great. Oh, my. All right. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Definitely not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But, yeah, so the Journey, threw it for the first time Wednesday night in League, and really impressed me with how much this ball really wanted to continue through the pin deck and really read that body, but just keep going. So that's what I'm going to try to show you in this video. A little bit better. Yeah, so we are bowling here on the house shot here at Northwest Lanes. And this one, remember, like I said, it has that F8 core that's seen in the Fate, but it also has that TX-16 Pearl Reactive Coverstock, which is the Pearl version of the cover that's on the Phaze 2. So now let's get a little bit further left. Very good. Yeah, you can really, I'm too far right probably to where I want to be for this ball. But you can really see that one read the mid lane and she curved down lane. Big curve. But we'll go ahead and do the same thing, move another probably 5 and see what it does. So I was standing on 25. Let's go a little bit further left. That's pretty good. You can definitely see on that one, clean to the front, reads that body really well, and then, you know, continues to the pins very well. I'm going to take the drink. Sorry for that. All right. Let's keep moving a little bit further left. Now we're into 30. Oh, that's dead left off my hand. Come on. Little trip puller action. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this ball. When we bowled Wednesday in League, a couple of buddies that was bowling next to me were telling me to get in front of the ball, or not in front of the ball return, but loft the cap and, you know, see if it can make it back. And it did. I split the 8-9 every time in the 10th. So I only had like 740s, 750s maybe, but that's pretty good. That is pretty good. So this one, we're bowling in Tennessee this weekend, and my best friend runs tournaments kind of all over within Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio. He's from Tennessee. He went to college in Tennessee. He's not from there. But we have a tournament down there this weekend on Route 66. So that journey's probably coming. Maybe later in the day. But now we're going to get into a phase 2. It's a little up the lane. Oh. That one definitely wanted to read the lane and keep on going. So I'm going to actually stand in the same spot, but I'm going to try to be a little bit more nicer to it at the bottom. What I mean by that is more forward. Because I'm already nice to it. I don't hit it as hard as some of my other friends, Jalen and stuff like that. Oh, that's dead right off, man. Oh. Baby. All right. So the phase 2 with that core that was in the phase 2, I can't remember what the core is, honestly. I'm brain farting, and that's bad. But that TX-16 Solid gives it kind of a benchmark kind of shape, where the Journey has the Pearl version of it, and it's got probably a slightly weaker core as well. All right, so that is the phase 2. I will actually, you know what? I'm going to throw a shot real quick with the phase 2 super far left. Hopefully, handball's flaring a lot. Hopefully, I'm going to fly 10. Then I'm going to make the Journey look real good. Hopefully. It's always hopefully. Oh my, or throw dead right. Not my best effort. Dead right off my hand, but we're gonna try to make that real quick. That'd be cool. Nope. But we're gonna try to throw the Journey in the same spot. Throw it dead right off my hand and watch it peel back essentially. Yep. And that's the difference. Definitely the difference between the two is the phase 2. Once you get far enough left, even though I threw it bad, it just doesn't want to hook down lane. And this Journey definitely wants to pick up and go down lane. So now we're going to get, oh, Journey went into my Gatorade bottle. Come. All right. Now we're going to get into a Fate. Same core as the Journey. Just a cleaner and I believe weaker cover. And when you see on the Fate, you can definitely see that it's cleaner, just like the Journey, but it is much slower off the spot than the Journey. Alrighty. Throw a couple more of that, and then throw a couple more with the Journey, and then we'll sit down and talk about how this is going to fit into your bag. Oh. Yeah, it's that cleaner. You know, it's not, the Fate's not a bad shape. Not saying it's a bad shape by any means. It's just, for my eyes and how clean it is, it's a little bit too smooth down lane for me to open up the angles. So, now we're going to go with the Journey. And then go ahead and talk to you guys about how this fits in my bag, but how it also fit into yours. Man, that ball just likes to dig. dig. But yeah, I think this is going to be a ball that's in my bag for quite some time. I've never had a problem with the BELMO balls, honestly. The Trend was one of my favorites. Pro Motion, loved that ball. A lot of people liked it because it wasn't a traditional Storm motion, in my opinion. Trend 2, Fate, balls are good. So now we got 7th collaboration, Lucky 7, which is Journey. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so talking about Storm products, when they came out with the collaboration with BELMO many years ago, not saying it's 20 years, but many years ago, there's been Timeless, Drive, Promotion, Trend 2, Fate, and now lucky number 7 is Journey. All right, so let's talk about Journey, how it will fit into your bag back at home, and how it's going to fit into my bag full of bowling balls. So the Journey with that stronger cover, with that TX-16 cover, definitely giving me kind of Zen vibes personally. The Zen read the mid lane pretty hard, and it want to continue through the lane, through the pins pretty hard when it first came out. Now the new BELMO ball Journey, as you can see in the video, it is a more aggressive and more continuation down lane than the Fate. The Fate was really good, cleaner option, but it was a lot slower off the spot. Kind of like an IQ Ruby. The Fate just, for me, is a little bit stronger than the Ruby, but that's the core, the covers, you know, all that kind of stuff. But definitely the Journey, I think it's going to be a good step down from those asymmetric balls, maybe with a little bit of surface, like the Eternity, Clone, Exotic Gem, those kind of balls, Virtual Energy Blackout, which is one of my favorites right now. Definitely going to be a nice step down in that symmetric line ball, but it's still a very strong symmetric ball. So it'll still read that mid lane footprint in the middle part of the line, but it give you a nice continuation through the pin deck. So where I would put that on the Storm spectrum, I kind of feel like it's in that Zen line, Zen kind of shape. I think it's more aggressive than the Zen Gold Label. I think the Zen Gold Label is a hair cleaner. But like I said, I think it's going to be a great option below the asymmetric options for that big, strong, not big, strong, but a strong, symmetric, cleaner option with continuation down lane. So definitely think this one's coming to Tennessee this weekend on Route 66, 45 feet. There was some friction there last year, but I haven't bowled there much. I only bowled there one time. But this one's probably going to come from maybe late in the blocks just so I can get something to move left and still read that middle part of the lane. But if you have a Fate, if you're a big BELMO fan, you love the BELMO balls, if you have a Fate, IQ Ruby kind of thing, or if you need something that's pretty close to a Zen, that you want that nice, you know, early kind of mid-lane read but continuation through the pin deck, I think definitely think this Journey is going to be a great option in your bag. So that is it for me. Head over to stormbowling.com, get your Journey today. It comes out to the pro shops today and to the public. So go get your Journey at Dave's World of Bowling over in Blue Ash. Also, too, head over to coolick.com. Use my code RMcCormick10. Get 10% off all your orders. Coolick.com has anything that you can think of when it comes to a bowler for what to wear. Also, too, thank you to Bowler X with Krista, Lee Sant. Anything that a bowler needs or a pro shop needs for the shop or just bowling and related, they have at Bowler X. They do an amazing job, and I can't thank you guys enough. And also, too, thank you to Vice, Cecil with Vice. Best feel in the biz when it comes to my grips, my thumb slugs, and I'm not wearing tape today, but my thumb tape. So thank you guys for watching, and if you want to comment on the video, like and subscribe, it's much appreciated, and we will see you guys for the next video.